A capsule wardrobe is a great way to build a wardrobe foundation. It's a curated collection of pieces that easily mix and match together for endless outfit opportunities. In today's post, I am sharing a winter workwear capsule wardrobe that is petite friendly. I'm 4'10" and everything I share with you is shown unaltered, how it comes right from the store. My goal is to help you find a perfect petite fit without needing alterations. I created this capsule wardrobe with 3 things in mind. First off is the fit. The fit is very important to me. I search for the pieces that have the most petite-friendly inseams that I can find and that are just overall well-proportioned for petites. And next is versatility, not just for this season, but into the next and beyond. I borrowed a lot of pieces from my fall workwear capsule wardrobe, so if you shopped from that post, some of those items are going to also be in this capsule, and then I just added some more so that you could build upon it. Because some of these are from that previous capsule, they are unfortunately low in stock, so if you do not have them, I have a couple of alternatives I can suggest. And with that versatility, I included options that have flats as well as boots. So depending on where you live and the temperatures and what you need, I wanted to show options for both. Some of my readers live in really cold climates, some of them live in warmer climates, where these flats and loafers are perfect for their winter workwear. And then other people need the boots. I personally need boots right now. Showing both options also makes it so that you can easily take this into the spring transition. And then last is the overall quality. I choose pieces that will stand the test of time. I'm definitely not always focused on price point. You can definitely tell that some of the things that I will share with you are a little pricier. And that's because I think they're worth investing in. They're something that if you purchase, you're gonna be able to have in your wardrobe for years to come. They're not trendy items, they're classics. And you're just gonna get more wear out of these pieces over time than maybe something that you could have grabbed for a little bit less, but maybe isn't the best quality overall. With that being said, I absolutely understand that everybody has different budgets and price points in mind, so if I'm able to, I will definitely offer up alternative options. Just like the fall workwear capsule wardrobe, I went very neutral with this capsule. I leaned on creams and tans, but I also added in mauve, olive green, and dark chocolate brown. There are 17 clothing items in this capsule. I included 7 tops, 4 bottoms, 3 blazers, and 3 layering tops. I think every capsule wardrobe needs a great foundation, and I included 3 different layering tops. These are pieces that can go underneath your sweaters, your blazers. They're just a really nice staple to have in your wardrobe in general, not just for workwear, but for casual wear also. I included a black turtleneck here. I included a chocolate brown, more of a mock neck, has a little bit of a drape to it, and then I included just a classic white crew neck top that has long sleeves. There are 2 sweaters in this capsule wardrobe. The first one is a V-neck style. It's from Quince. This one was also in my fall capsule wardrobe. It's 100% cashmere, high quality. I absolutely love this color oatmeal. It's a really nice, soft neutral, but it comes in other colors as well. One of my favorite ways to wear this sweater is with the matching cashmere wrap. I styled it that way in a couple of the outfits. And then a classic crew neck. You could absolutely go for the Quince cashmere crew neck sweaters. I have put them in many capsule wardrobes, but this sweater is a cotton teddy sweater from J. Crew Factory. It's 100% cotton. It has a great petite fit, even through the sleeves, and it's nice and lightweight, so you can easily tuck this in. You could layer it to make it a little bit warmer through the winter season, but it's also light enough that you could wear this into the spring transition and into the fall of next year. I included 4 different cardigans. I chose cardigans because they're really versatile. You can wear these on their own, tucked in as just a top. You can wear them layered. You can wear them with the last few buttons undone. The first one is a stretch style from Gap. This one is not a sweater. It's more of like a t-shirt, jersey material. It has a lot of stretch to it. It does run slim overall, so I think a size up is gonna be your best bet. It's also not petite sizing, so the sleeves are a little bit long. I am wearing them cuffed under, styled in the capsule. I love to wear this cardigan over top of a turtleneck. It looks really great with a matching black scarf. I also love the way it looks, worn with the last few buttons opened, like up to the rise of your bottoms. It gives a nice lengthening effect, and it's nice and balancing for someone who's petite without having to wear your top tucked in. This mauve cardigan from Madewell is a silk blend, so it's really soft, silky, beautiful color. I chose it for the color because the color blends really nicely with all of the capsule colors that I chose, especially chocolate brown. I just love the 2 of these together. The sweater is a touch long in the sleeves for me, so again, this is one that I'm wearing the sleeves cuffed under. But it's otherwise true to size. Since it is a silk blend, this sweater is dry clean only, which I know for some people may be a deal breaker. With a lot of my dry clean only tops and pants, I will use at-home kits. I definitely take things like blazers and coats to the dry cleaners, but you can save a lot of time using some at-home systems with that. This cashmere sweater from Quince is so soft. It's a brushed cashmere, so it's a little bit softer even than their other cashmere sweaters. It also has a shrunken fit, so it's a little bit better proportioned for someone who's petite when you compare it to their other sweaters overall. I love the length, the sleeves are a good length, but being brushed cashmere, it's a little more expensive than some of the other sweaters I've purchased from Quince. But there are other alternatives that are at a lower price point, so those are also going to be included in the post. The last cardigan that I included is from Aritzia. I absolutely love the shape of this. It has a really nice peplum hem, ties in the front, crosses in the front. This sweater is overall true to size, and it is a little long through the sleeves, so another one I had to cuff. I don't have any issues with this sweater staying closed, but if you wanted a little extra security there, you could pin the top, you could wear a camisole underneath of it, but it otherwise wraps nicely and ties nicely right in the front. I think this top is a great option for not having to tuck in your top. I get a lot of requests for outfits that don't have the top tucked in, and this one is perfect. And it's still well proportioned and balancing for someone who is petite, and it gives you a nice shape because of the peplum. I love wearing this one just on its own, but it also layers nicely. I layered it over top of a button down in the capsule. Though I didn't grab a picture, I would also layer this over top of a turtleneck. A classic white button down goes in all of my capsule wardrobes. It's that standalone piece that layers, and you can wear it through all seasons. It's just such a nice staple to have in your wardrobe. I think this exact one from J. Crew Factory has been in numerous capsules. I'm not sure how many off the top of my head, but I know it was definitely in the fall capsule. I choose this one over and over again because it has a really nice polished fit. It's really slim, it's nice and tailored, but it is cotton poplin, so it does wrinkle relatively easily. Like even just putting it on throughout changing all of the capsule outfits definitely gets wrinkled with wear, but it's overall a really great fit, well proportioned through the sleeves and the shoulders, and it's also a little sheer, so it's one you're going to want to wear nude undergarments with. There are 3 blazers in the capsule wardrobe. I often rely heavily on blazers because I think they just add instant polish. I know they're not for everyone, but I did include an option that is a stretch option. So if you're uncomfortable in blazers that have a little more structure to them, you might really like the stretch option. 2 of the blazers are from the fall capsule wardrobe. This plaid blazer from Banana Republic Factory and this tan blazer from J. Crew. Both of these were very popular. They are excellent wardrobe staples, 2 pieces that I personally love. They are unfortunately low in stock. As I was building the capsule, they weren't, and then by the time I was done, they were mainly completely sold out in all petite sizes. So unfortunately, I know that can be disappointing if you didn't already purchase these, but I will link some similar options for you. In particular, this plaid lady jacket from J. Crew was a piece that I considered putting in the capsule. It blends really nicely with all of the colors overall. It has a really good petite fit. It's not a petite jacket, but the sleeves are still overall well proportioned. I did include it in an outfit as an example. If you want to see how it fits, that is definitely there in the capsule. And I think this would make a nice option. If you're not able to get your hands on the Banana Republic Factory blazer, this one is one that would really blend nicely into the capsule. The chocolate brown blazer that I chose matches the cropped flare pants from Banana Republic. It's a ponte blazer, so it has a nice amount of stretch to it. It's also a little bit of a shorter blazer. We've been wearing a lot of long options, and so this shorter option might be just what some of my petite friends have been looking for. It's well proportioned through the shoulders, and the sleeves are overall a great length. They're not quite the perfect sleeve length of, say, a J. Crew blazer. They're overall still a good length. I do find this blazer to run kind of slim overall, so especially if you want to wear it buttoned, I would go up a size for the best fit. And then for the bottoms, I chose 4 different bottoms. When I pick bottoms for a capsule, it's to show a little bit of variety, but also to touch on different preferences overall. I chose pants for this capsule that have an inseam that, by the averages that I get from my readers, are going to fit most of my petite friends with flats or maybe a low heel, making them perfect for wearing in all different kinds of weather and seasons. So maybe you can wear the flats, or maybe you need to wear boots with them. They're going to pair nicely with them. The first option is one that's been in many capsule wardrobes. These are the perfect wide leg pants from Ann Taylor. I choose these over and over again because they are just a timeless staple. They have that clean front, there's no pleating. A lot of people don't love pleats. It adds a little bit of weight, but these have a nice clean front. They have a slim wide leg that's not overly wide for someone who is on the petite side. And they are overall a nice length. These have a 28.5-inch inseam, which is one that I personally need a low heel with. It makes them perfect for wearing with boots in the winter, but in the spring and summer, I just wear these with like a nice low kitten heel. They are overall true to size. They come in a curvy and a standard fit. On my proportions, the curvy fits me best. And then two pants are a ponte style, so they're really nice and stretchy. But in addition to being stretchy, they're also kind of warm, so thick and warm, but not too thick that you couldn't take these into the spring. I think they're really nice and versatile. The first style is a straight style. I chose these for the color. I love the color. It's so neutral, thick and stretchy, comfortable but polished. They do run small, especially being more of a stretch style. So I went up a size, and I think that's the best bet overall. You're gonna be the most comfortable in that. These have a 10-inch rise, and they have a 26.5-inch inseam in petite. This chocolate brown pair of pants is so rich and dark that you almost can't tell that these are brown and not black, especially in some of my photos. But these are a really beautiful dark brown. I chose these pants in the standard length because the standard length has a 26.5-inch inseam, where the petite has a 24.5-inch inseam. I know some of my readers have a smaller, shorter inseam, and so that 24.5 may be perfect for you. You may also prefer these to be cropped, but for the winter season, I wanted them to be more of a full length on me. So I went with standard. In standard, these have a 10-inch rise, 26.5-inch inseam. I definitely recommend a size up in these, just like the straight style. And then finally, I included a pair of jeans. There's always a pair of jeans in my workwear capsules because from some of the feedback I get from you, some of you only wear jeans to work, some of you can wear them on Fridays, some of you can't wear them, but they're there as an option to show you how they mix with some of the tops. Could also be a way to show you how your workwear could transition into the weekend if you wanted to. The jeans I chose are the Quince Bella Relaxed Straight Jeans. These have been very much shared on my blog lately. They are very popular. You could swap in different styles of denim if you wanted to, but I think a dark wash is always going to be the most professional overall. These jeans are excellent for wearing to work. They have a 10.5-inch rise, and they come in inseam options that start at 26 inches. I personally am wearing the 28-inch inseam. The 26-inch may be perfect for you. They also go up higher, having I think a 30 and maybe a 32-inch inseam. I'm wearing the wash Stormy Blue here, which is a nice dark wash. They're overall true to size with really nice stretch denim. They don't bag out with wear. You could sit at your desk all day in these, get up and walk around, and they're still gonna look great on you. While they are overall true to size, they do shrink in the wash over time. I have given them a measure, and in the length, they will shrink about an inch. But as far as the overall fit goes, I don't know needing to size up or anything like that to offset any shrinkage, but if you border on sizing, that may be something to keep in mind. In total, I created 30 plus, just right over 30 outfits for this capsule, but there are many more possibilities with these combinations. The links to shop can be found in the description below, as well as a link to my blog post where you can see written reviews of each piece and some alternative links for things that are maybe in a different price point or maybe still in stock for those pieces that are sold out. If you'd like to see more of my petite-friendly content, follow along on my blog at pumpsandpushups.com. Follow me on socials for daily petite-friendly content, and if you want to see more of my long videos, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel.